This video is to help you with number 2 on CR Helper number 26. Ms. Connor gives an example. She says a hexagon has a side length of 4p. Has sides of length 4p. So each of the sides of the hexagon have the same length. It's called a regular hexagon. Find the perimeter of the hexagon if p equals 8 inches. Explain how you found your answer. There's a couple of ways to do this problem. Well, the first hint that Ms. Connor gives you, she wants you to make sure you understand a triangle has 3 sides, a quadrilateral has 4 sides, a pentagon, which I believe is what's on your actual CR, has 5 sides, and a hexagon has 6 sides. So I just drew a hexagon, a 6-sided figure. And they tell you this hexagon is special. Each of the sides have the same length, and they tell you each side is 4p. All right, so each side is 4p. She says there's a couple of ways to do this problem. So let's look at the first way. Each side is 4p, so I'm going to label each side of my hexagon 4p. You need to find the perimeter of that hexagon. Okay, well, one thing you could do to find the perimeter just means the distance around the outer edge. So we would just add up all the sides. Based on your first question on your CR this week, I'm assuming you must be working on combining like terms. So one thing you could do is just add up all these sides. You could do 4p plus 4p plus 4p plus 4p plus 4p. It's a 6-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got to make sure I have 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. So you can just add up all of your sides, leaving the variable p for now. And you know with your algebra tiles, the p's just represent those beautiful rectangles. So we have 4 rectangles and 4 more and 4 more and 4 more and 4 more and 4 more. What do we have total? We just can add our coefficients. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 more is 12. 4 more is 16. 4 more is 20. And 4 more, we must have 24 p's running around here. There we go. So the perimeter would be 24p. Then we got to ask ourselves, all right, what's the operation between the 24 and the p? If no operation appears between the two, we know to assume it's multiplication. So I'll put that little dot there for multiplication. They tell me p is equal to 8 inches. Oh, I found my perimeter adding up all of the sides to be 24p. They're now telling me p is equal to 8 inches. The operation between the 24 and the p is multiplication, so I have to do 24 times, in place of p, I need to place an 8. 24 times 8. I might need to go ahead and long multiply off to the side. 24 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Put down a 2, carry a 3. 8 times 2 is 16, and 3 more is 17, 18, 19. 192. Hopefully that seems reasonable. So your perimeter for this hexagon would be 192 inches. But Ms. Connor says there's more than one way to go about this problem. So I'm going to go ahead and show you another way to handle this problem. If you are happy with the way this problem already was handled, well then you don't have to follow along with me. But if you say, I'm really uncomfortable with all of those p's running around and having to combine my like terms. Another way you could possibly handle this problem, if you know the side length, each side length is 4p, and we know p is 8 inches. So for each side length, it's 4p. That means 4 times p. Ms. Connor says p is 8 inches, so that means 4 times 8. That means 4 times 8 is 32 inches. What that tells us that each side length here is 32 inches. So this side length is 32 inches. This is a regular hexagon. All of the sides have the same length. This is 32 inches. This side is 32 inches. She's just finding the side length first. This side is 32 inches. And this final side would be 32 inches. And we know perimeter is just add up all the sides, so you can do 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 32. There's 6 sides. Add up all those sides. Some of you are saying, well, if I'm going to add 32 6 times, I could just do 6 times 32. Or you simply add up all your 32s. 2 and 2 is 4, and 2 more is 6, and 2 more is 8, and 2 more is 10, and 2 more is 12. Put down a 2, carry a 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, and 3 more is 7, and 3 more is 10, and 3 more is 13, and 3 more is 16, and 3 more is 19. 192 inches. So when Ms. Connor says there's 2 ways to go about this problem, you could have left the p's, found your perimeter, and then substituted in 8 inches. Or you could have first substituted in 8 inches, found your side length, and then added those up to find your perimeter. Either way, you're going to come up with 192 inches for the perimeter of this hexagon. I hope that helped.